Admin 1, Andrew Abshire. Admin 2, Brian Pepper. Admin 3, Madison Salmon. Pro staff, Case Holloway.
Man, it is good to have you bring us in like that. That was pretty solid, wasn't it?
It's like she's been on TV forever.
Case, what are you doing here 2 weeks in a row?
Got invited back. I guess I did something right.
Okay.
Views are up.
Okay, the views are up. Okay.
It's all because of those two right there.
Man, I don't know. I think it's a team event.
It is.
What do we have here, Pep? Tell us about this.
Yesterday, my pal J.R. Holt made a fresh batch. He started bottling at 3 o'clock. I picked up the last case at 4 o'clock. So 318-433-0358 if you want the best barbecue sauce around. J.R.'s barbecue sauce. And I happen to know that pretty soon there's going to be a batch of mustard.
Yeah, that's what I had gotten into with the came in a mason jar, had a little kick to it. It might be
That sounds
a
good.
little bit too much.
Sounds like we're going to next Sunday fry some chicken strips. That's what it
Okay,
sounds like.
I think
It goes
we
mustard on them.
put an executive decision. Do we have any merch coming up, Case?
We do. We have a shirt coming with a Louisiana boot on it and a doe in the middle with A&P Outfitters and the Jesus Fish and Matthew 3, 7, and 8 on the back of it.
Matthew 3, 17 and 18.
17 and 18.
Golly,
I was
you got
close.
the right book. You got the
I was
right
close.
writer right. That's pretty solid. All right, do y'all have any questions y'all want to ask the two professionals?
I do.
Go.
Okay, what kind of plot do y'all plan?
Man, that's a great question.
That's a good one, Madison.
You want to touch on this?
Sure.
Go ahead.
I pretty much do the same thing every year. It's primarily oats with a little wheat mixed in and ryegrass and a little triple 13. It's not scientific. I just disc it up, put the seed down, rake it over.
You have to rake it over.
I like to rake it over.
You have to rake it over.
I think that's important to keep the turkeys from eating it all. And
Well, and the crows and freaking crows and dove. I've got dove that look like teal walking around out there. They look like the Vulcan steroids.
What's your go-to food plot?
I think, I like to make sure that it's disced up really good, okay? I like a good disc it up, maybe even twice. I like ryegrass, clover, wheat. Clover does better to me in the shade if you have, it's a real small seed that seems to do good on trails that doesn't get as much sunlight. That's just the experience that I've had. And I think all that stuff is like good, from what I've seen on my food plot, is good for like 5 years of growing itself back up. And I think the best thing you can do is fertilize anywhere you're hunting. I think deer are going to go, I think mature nanny does are going to go to the most nutritious spot.
That's what we're after.
Yeah, we are after some mature nanny
And
does.
when do y'all put that out?
You want to touch on this, or you want?
Late September, early October. I shoot for the last week of September. It just depends on when the rain comes.
There's going to be a hurricane coming.
That's true.
When there's a lot of moisture in the ground, that's when you want to put them out. That's when you want to get it. Doesn't have to be before, it can be after, but preferably before. You got to rake it over where you don't have all the birds come and get it like that. I mean, that really, and mainly what I like is seeing late in the evenings, you can see those deer's body on that green. You can,
It's good.
Oh, man.
you know what I mean, Case?
I know what you mean.
You can. What do you like, Case?
So
I like the triple 13.
Okay.
And like you say, I put some clover in it, some oats. One year we did some radishes, I think, and it did real well. And they came up. I remember walking up on a food plot, and a deer had a whole radish in its mouth.
Really?
Yes, sir.
I haven't tried radishes. See what we're learning from the youth?
Teaching y'all something.
Wow.
I want to know about the deer eating the watermelons.
Well,
Whoa. Okay, I'll touch on this, guys.
Just stay in your lane.
Yeah, he's getting a little like.
That plot is covered.
Yeah, we're Annette and I have that on lockdown. Man, it's Rusty Bailey. We'll go ahead because we need to be praying for him because he's having a hard time with his deer.
Those are attacking watermelon.
I mean, now I'm going to say he is probably pound for pound one of the best killers in Claiborne Parish. If I had to go on a worldwide trip,
That's why they call him legendary Rusty.
Yeah, I would take Mr. Rusty Belly. But what he's having is he's having deer. I don't know if they're targeting him. I don't know if it's something that, I mean, they've gotten in his emotions. So they've emotionally flustered a hunter, and he has called in us to
business.
you know, the best when it comes to killing does. You know, Georgia, good luck. I hope y'all's cantaloupe and watermelons are getting tortured. And
Whatever, Georgia, we're over you.
yeah, I'm sorry I even mentioned y'all. LSU Tigers all the way, and I would even go for a lot of other teams before Georgia.
All of them.
Let's not even talk about them anymore. So that's the watermelon thing. I posted some pictures, and they are like split in half. I mean, did you see the pictures? It's nuts.
That's crazy.
Like,
Not good.
not good at all. I mean, not good when you pay good money and the economy's like it is. You know, you got your watermelons eaten by deer. It's not good at all.
I think we should get one more doe tag for that.
I like where you're at, but we're going to bring in more youth for that.
That's perfect.
That's what this is about.
New hunters.
New hunters, okay? We have even some new hunters that are kind of behind the camera, but direct quote from a salmon, I kind of just kill whatever. That is what we're looking for kids. She ain't playing any Xbox. She ain't playing Barbies. She came over here to see what A&P Outfitters is all about.
Put the brown down.
And she said, well, I kind of just kill whatever. That's something that we can work with, because we can take that person and groom her into a nanny slaying little kid.
Oh, yeah.
You ready to walk us out?
Yes. Okay, go watch us on YouTube and Instagram. Subscribe, follow, and bye, y'all.